From slamming his laptop shut on Dr. Now mid-sentence to ugly crying because his wife finally left him after years of abuse, these are some of the biggest tantrums and outbursts ever to feature on My £600 Life. And we start with Tara, who stormed out of Dr. Now's clinic after failing to lose weight and acted like a petulant child. Tara from season 2 of the show was actually a very kind person and had a very emotional episode, being a well-loved participant of the show, which made it even more surprising when she stopped losing weight and lost her temper. Her episode begins like most other stars though, as she explains how she feels about herself and what she does on a daily basis.
Basically, my day is in the bed, stuck. It's not easy. This is what I am ashamed of. This I can't deal with. If I could cut it off right now, I would. And wouldn't care. I'd just take it off. I'm disgusted by myself.
This is something that we see with the majority of the stars, but something we don't see is her willingness to help her mother around the house with chores. I know this is the bare minimum, but it's genuinely pretty rare to see £600 plus people helping around the house. Tara's backstory though is unfortunately similar to other £600 Life stars, as she's been overweight throughout her life, being £352 when she graduated high school. She's also suffered a lot of trauma throughout her life too, being assaulted at 26 and proceeding to have a miscarriage from that. And although Tara was already morbidly obese, this fueled her eating addiction even more.
I felt that if I would become more unattractive, no man would want to touch me. So if no man would to touch me, then I'm safe.
This aim to get as big as possible has led her to where she is now, with 2 children, living with her mother, and weighing in at £606, which was revealed during her first appointment with Dr. Now, who stressed how important it was for her to lose weight.
Tara's condition is critical. She needed drastic change now. I think, she's at the point, I don't know if she's gonna live another 5 years. It is very important for you to try to lose weight now. We get the ball rolling then.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
That was like reality just slapped me dead in the face.
Come on now. You didn't want to know how much you weighed.
No, I didn't want to know. I never want to know.
Look at me. You can do something about it. Lose the weight so that you can have that surgery.
Tara's mother was right, and many in the comments of her episode loved how supportive she was, saying, oh my gosh, her mother is so heartwarming. And thankfully, Tara didn't let her mother down, losing enough weight to have the weight loss surgery, which was carried out successfully. This means that Tara's stomach physically won't be able to hold as much food as she was previously eating, which Dr. Now estimated to be at least 6,000 calories. But somehow, Tara wouldn't be too successful in losing weight after this. When she weighs in at her next appointment after surgery, she finds out she's lost just 2 pounds.
You haven't lost any weight.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm doing things I'm supposed to. I even walked a whole department store.
You're still eating too many calories for your metabolism. That's why you're not losing weight.
You can preach and preach and preach. I don't eat nothing I'm not supposed to.
Well,
Things I used to eat, I don't eat anymore.
most of these patients are pathological eater, and they lie to you. But the reality is, to maintain such a high weight, they have to eat a lot.
We were looking forward to having her stomach removed.
We can't remove the skin if she doesn't lose the weight first.
Obviously, Tara is just flat out lying and is clearly in denial. Dr. Now is far too experienced to let her get away with this though, and presses the issue, telling her in no uncertain terms that if she doesn't lose more weight, she'll be kicked off the program, which leads to Tara completely exploding.
Eric, we need to get you back on track now. If you can, there's nothing more I can do for you.
Do you understand what he told you?
Yes, I understand. I'm gonna starve myself for 2 weeks to make everybody fucking happy. I'm done with this. I quit. I'm done. I'm done. Go to my house.
No. I'm ready to go home now.
And if you thought Tara's reaction was childish, it only gets worse from here, as Chuck from season 2 cried like a baby when his wife finally divorced him after years of being treated like a slave. Chuck is 47 years old and is pushing 700 pounds at the start of this episode, claiming to be in constant pain with a huge lymphedema mass on his leg, which he says has handicapped him. Thankfully, he's still able to wash himself, but that's about where his independence ends, as he's waited on hand and foot by his wife, Nissa.
When I met Chuck, he was around 600 pounds. He was very shy and didn't want to get out of the truck and introduce himself properly because of his size. I felt that I should give him a chance because I felt that all my relationships I felt had failed because of my weight, and I didn't want to judge him for his weight.
And presumably Nissa knew what she was getting into by marrying Chuck, who was already £600 by the time they met. But maybe she didn't know the extent of how bad it would be, or how awful Chuck would end up being towards her. The first time we see how lazy Chuck is when the phone rings mere inches from his feet, and he can't reach it. So he calls his wife away from doing the dishes to get it for him.
Main thing that really upsets me is putting a lot of strain on my wife. Hey, baby, will you come get the phone for me? Thank you, baby.
The worst part is he seems like he missed the call too and didn't even bother trying to ring back, so it couldn't have been that important. And you can just imagine how often this happens during the day, because Nissa talks about how hard the marriage actually is.
We don't have an intimate relationship. Our marriage is much more caregiver, patient.
Are they done?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get britches on. Oh, honey. I just feel like a servant.
As Nissa is forced to eat her dinner alone every night and cries over their crumbling marriage, Chuck finally decides to see Dr. Now and steps on the scales at £693. And unsurprisingly, Chuck doesn't take the situation too seriously when they talk to Dr. Now, who confronts them about their overeating.
Surgery only does one thing: keep him from eating a lot at one time. You still can eat all day and he can gain 10 pounds. You do the same thing?
Everything's fast food. He'll bring me the breakfast sandwich, some donuts, some apple fritters.
The fast food thing and not having time, all kind of excuses. You're gonna have to stop all that.
And his lax attitude comes out yet again, because even after this dressing down from Dr. Now, who has told Chuck to lose weight to be approved for surgery, he gives an honestly ridiculous suggestion to Nissa.
You know we're going to eat, huh? Probably the last time to be able to do that.
No, the answer is no.
We're going.
Despite Nissa pleading with Chuck not to go, he flat out just does not listen and tells her that we are going, and that's that. And you can see from his attitude during this one doctor's visit why their marriage is failing, but it only gets worse from here.
So how do you think Dr. Now's would feel about you going to go eat?
Dr. Now don't need to know.
Fast forward into month 2, he's actually lost £30, which is pretty surprising, and he gets approved for weight loss surgery. And being the loving wife that she is, she waits for him in the hospital with their adopted son for hours, but that doesn't seem to be enough for Chuck.
Sore. Hi, son.
Hi, Daddy.
I love you, boy.
We're gonna go take him home, okay?
Huh?
We're gonna take him home, okay?
Take him home.
Yeah.
You leaving me?
You're gonna be fine.
Some wife you are.
Control.
Go ahead and go.
Marvin.
Yeah. Go. Let's get out of here. You leave my wallet so I can catch a cab to Beaumont.
Marvin Charles, I'm picking you up. Don't be over. Okay, dear. I'll call you tomorrow.
Don't even call me.
I know he's probably under the influence of an anesthetic, but still, to speak to your wife that way, someone who does literally everything for you, looks after your child and waits for hours in the hospital for you to wake up, is completely disgusting no matter how you look at it. Just because she wants to get home and probably feed their child, he throws a tantrum. Chuck does later apologize for this, but he doesn't really seem to mean it, as his awful attitude shows once again in the ride home from the hospital, and it is Nissa once again at the receiving end.
Get in the plane.
Cuss at me.
Be quiet. Sit there and be quiet. Don't say nothing. Damn.
What?
I'm hurting. You're hitting bumps. I'm hurting.
Not only is his relationship failing, but his diet too, as Chuck routinely overeats to the point of throwing up. Chuck is clearly still eating massive takeaway meals, devouring thousands of calories in one sitting, and he probably doesn't even know how many he's eaten. And if you're a bit like me or Chuck, you probably aren't actually sure how many calories you eat a day either. And if so, it's probably time you use today's sponsor, Yazio, so you can easily track your calorie intake, set weight loss goals, get healthy recipes, and so much more. Yazio is completely free, and it allows you to not only track your calories easily, but also tracks your macros too. And it also allows you to track your water intake and give a diary of how you're feeling today, even prompting you throughout the day to keep up and take care of yourself. Now those features are in the free version, but the pro version of Yazio unlocks so much more. There are fasting trackers for those who like to do intermittent fasting, smart food ratings, and getting pro allows you to connect your fitness tracker to Yazio. But my favorite feature is the healthy recipes that are on the app. Honestly, it's just a very sleek and easy to use app, and it's so quick that you can track your calories while your food is actually cooking. So there's no excuse anymore to not know how many calories are in your dishes. And thankfully, Yazio gave me a special offer for you guys to use too. So if you visit the link in the description, scan the QR code on your screen, or visit yazio.me/BigCraigYT, you can get 50% off Yazio Pro for the entire year. Thank you so much for Yazio to sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the life of Chuck. Now back to Chuck. As he's eating himself to death, Nissa needs to balance chores, a full-time job to support the family, and she's in nursing school. And on top of that, she needs to take care of her man-child husband. Things seem to be getting a little bit too much for Nissa, and Chuck's attitude towards her was just getting worse and worse, and Nissa reached breaking point.
Yeah, we had an argument this morning. Just went bad from there. I don't even really want to talk about it. How you doing, baby? Look, I want you to listen to me. I love you very much with all my heart. Just give me a chance. Let's work this out. Look at me, please. Is this just all about money?
I'm miserable.
Okay. It's all about money. I will take the car tomorrow. I will come pick it up at your work and put tires and have it cleaned up and oil changed.
Great. I'm selling my life out for an oil change, tires. Are you kidding me?
I will make you very happy. I promise you. I've lost weight and I'm doing good.
Nothing's changed.
Because my weight. My damn leg. I couldn't get surgery. And I've been handicapped. And you want to hold that against me?
You're 43 years old. You're old enough to take care of yourself.
I'm sorry. I was told to never made you mad this morning. I will make this work, I promise. I will do right. I don't need to lose my family because I'm going to go down.
Charles, that is your problem. I cannot be the reason you live. I can't be the reason you die. I can't be the reason you lose weight or the reason you gain weight. I can't be the reason, okay? I can't. Period.
Please don't do me this way. Please. If we get this divorce, I can't go on because I don't have insurance. I won't be able to go to the doctor like I need to. I'm not going to be able to get my lymphedema fixed. I'm not going to be able to get my skin removed. I don't have nobody to take care of me. She don't care. She does not care.
At the end of this segment, Chuck tells the camera everything that he won't be able to do, not even thinking about what Nissa hasn't been able to do since being with Chuck, and it just shows the selfishness of Chuck. And in one final outburst, he tries to win her back with a fairly pathetic phone call.
I won't never do this again as long as I live, and I promise you I won't fail. I'm able to get a job. I will go in the morning and go to work for somebody to make damn sure I pay my damn bills.
I really don't see that happening.
I won't never do this again as long as I live. I know I have. I know I have, and I know I told you my word's no good to you, and I will make it right. I promise.
I'm fine. She's coming home until you're gone. I would like you to sign the paperwork. Period.
And although Chuck's outburst was one of sadness, Charles's outburst was one of anger as he slams a laptop shut on Dr. Now after he failed in his weight loss journey. Charles from season 12 is a 29-year-old former drug addict whose current weight is unknown and his height is just 5 foot. He lives in Washington State, which is way too far to drive, and Charles is in no state to get on an airplane because he's so fat. And because he's so large, he needs a personal care assistant named Yelena to look after him, and she does everything for him, including washing him. But thankfully, Charles can use the toilet by himself, and Yelena needs to make him whatever he wants, whenever he wants, no matter how large the meals are.
What are we gonna have for breakfast?
5 eggs, scrambled with cheese, biscuits.
Okay. How many sausages?
7.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I always think these carers should say no to the patient at least once in their life, because surely they're funded by some sort of hospital, and that hospital would want them to get better, so it doesn't make sense for them to keep overeating the way they are while also getting care paid for. Charles states that he used to be addicted to drugs, which he later reveals to be a meth addiction, and as a result of his addiction, he was left homeless. And despite him kicking the addiction to drugs, he replaced it with food, which has led him to spiral to what probably seems to be around 600 pounds, if not heavier. His massive weight and the fact he lives so far away means he can only video call Doctor now, and the first call seems to go pretty well.
Hey Charles,
Hi, doctor.
how are you today?
I'm doing okay. I'm talking to you.
Charles, I understand you're in Washington, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I have your chart here, and it says you're 31.
Yes, sir.
And you're only 5 feet tall, huh?
Yes.
And that's very dangerous. So,
The big question is how you got to this point.
I moved to Washington to get off of drugs, and when I had quit drugs and went to rehab, a lot of weight came back to me, and it just kept getting worse. And my mom's recently passed away, so
I'm sorry to hear that about your mom.
you were addicted to what?
meth.
How long were you doing meth?
I think a little over 10 years,
How long you been off of that?
about 4.
So you put your body through a lot over the years.
Charles has certainly put his body through a lot, but now is the time to change. And if he wants to join Dr. Now's program, he will need to lose weight and prove to the doctor he is more mobile, at which point he can move to Houston. And to remind Charles why it's so important, Dr. Now asks him what his life goals are, which Charles has plenty of.
So, you have a goal in your life.
Yes, I do. I would like to get back to fit behind the steering wheel again. I would really like to start going camping again, and I want to get a job. You know, I used to want to be a probation officer for the youth. So, you know, I wouldn't mind going back to school and possibly start a family of my own someday.
Okay.
Now you'd think a man with this much aspiration in life would fight tooth and nail to make a change, but this isn't what would happen, as Charles fell extremely short of his goal and then missed his appointment with a local clinic to get weighed, obviously because he knew he wasn't sticking to the program.
So what's going on with you, Charles?
You were supposed to go to a nearby clinic we set up for you 3 months ago. But you didn't, and then I couldn't get hold of you and haven't heard from you since then.
So what happened with that?
My van broke down, and I ended up having to get rid of it.
So you didn't go. And you didn't bother to even call.
I guess.
What are you going to accomplish by that?
Honestly, I was hoping to make a lot of progress. And then call you because I didn't want you to think I was making excuses.
What changes you have made with your eating habits?
I've substituted breakfast and lunches with my protein shakes. I'm eating smaller dinners, and I'm drinking mostly water.
Okay, who gives you that idea that protein shake was a good idea?
For one, Charles clearly hasn't made any changes to his diet because he's still pretty much completely immobile. And two, swapping your breakfast and lunches for a protein shake is not a good idea. If you've ever heard this advice, please just don't listen to it. And Dr. Now wasn't happy with Charles's excuses either and pressed the issue even further.
And we gave you some instruction and change your eating habit. You obviously, either you didn't understand it or you didn't read it. And I don't see any goal in your life. What happened when you lose weight?
I'll have a better life.
Better life. You get a caregiver and you get a social security, you eat the food, you have no job, no responsibility. What better life are you talking about? Charles,
You expect me to believe you're going to change all that?
I don't see that happening. And you were supposed to come and see us, so none of that happened. So you're not gonna do anything else.
And being faced with the truth that Charles truly has everything given to him on a plate, he can't listen to the doctor anymore.
I think this interview's over. I'm about to blow up.
And we give you 3 months to change your eating habits and have productive weight loss. You didn't do that, you didn't do a diet, you didn't come and sit. So what is the purpose of that? Child, and answer the question.
I don't need that. Yes, I do want to get better, but just because I'm fat don't mean I'm gonna sit there and be put down. The interview's over, I'm done. Just turn the cameras off, please. I don't need this, I'm done.
Charles's outburst is just completely disgusting, literally slamming the camera down in Dr. Now's face, who constantly puts in so much effort to help his patients. And you can guarantee if Charles was face to face with Dr. Now, he wouldn't do that. But luckily for him, he was on the other side of the country, which is the opposite to Angie J from season 7, who would actually have her pathetic tantrums in the face of the doctor. Angie J ranks high as one of the worst patients ever to see Dr. Now. She was disrespectful, lazy, a liar, and just so much worse. And I'm actually working on her video at the minute, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Angie is 39 years old and lives in Ohio, with her current weight unknown, but presumed to be in the high 600 pounds, due to the fact she can barely move because of her weight.
I used to leave the house maybe once a week, but now I'm mostly housebound because it's becoming harder to walk. My legs constantly hurt.
She's pretty much bound to her dingy apartment, having her daughter look after her every single day. Despite everyone doing literally everything for her, Angie has an absolutely disgusting attitude towards her family, which borders on abuse towards her daughter. After Angie joins the program, she needs to move to Houston because Ohio is just too far away to go every day. Despite Angie having a husband who will look after her, she insists he doesn't, as she doesn't want him to become a caretaker. So she wants her daughter Desiree to come to Houston, but Desiree's boyfriend isn't keen on the idea, which leads to the first tantrum from Angie.
So I need to know if you're on board with going to Houston, because your boyfriend is giving me about it.
What'd he do?
So I think that he's mad from the other day when there was a conversation that if I was to look for a doctor in another area, he insinuated he didn't even want to come to Houston so I can get the help I need. So all I said was, how about get a life? And he jumps up, runs his mouth, comes out, says, you think that's normal? And I said, why don't you get a life?
He said, we're all doing this for you.
And we're all doing this for you, Angela. So he's not gonna be living here.
So you want me to leave my boyfriend, move to Texas, and be okay with that?
Oh, here we go. Dramas.
Right, I mean, how am I being
Your
dramatic?
boyfriend's not gonna be dramatic and call me a
And I haven't even got time to address anything. I've been...
Yeah, this is what I knew was gonna happen.
I've got time to
I am
address
tired of
anything.
every single time a little thing is said around here, your dramatic boyfriend gets escalated to up here.
So then
this
I'm
little
in the,
word.
I'm in the position to pick between my
That shouldn't be
mother or my boyfriend and my child.
No, your child would still be here without your boyfriend, just like the other one was.
That's not right.
Angie's attitude here is absolutely awful. She says as soon as one little thing gets mentioned with Desiree, she starts a drama, but it's not one little thing. It's uprooting their entire family to move to Houston so their ungrateful mother can try and lose weight. And you can just tell from her attitude that she wouldn't be successful to begin with. This is like 10 minutes into her episode 2, and it just cements the fact she's a total narcissist.
It's never about me. It's never been about me, ever. You guys have lived with me forever. I take care of you. I ask for one thing.
It's hilarious that Angie says she takes care of the family when she probably wouldn't even be alive without Desiree's help, so I have no idea how she can say that with a straight face. Anyway, this isn't the main flare-up, as the next victim of Angie's attitude would be Dr. Now. Before they meet, Angie gets weighed at 643 pounds, and then swiftly complains that her husband can't hold her up.
Quit being spaghetti arms when I need you, dude.
I'm not.
I shouldn't laugh, but how can you say yourself weigh 643 pounds and then complain someone can't carry you? Anyway, when Angie sees Dr. Now, she can't use her normal manipulative tactics and lies, as Dr. Now just sees straight through them.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an emotional eater, because I don't think that I am. I eat at bad times. I don't eat during the morning and afternoon because I drink coffee, which suppresses my appetite. I eat at night. And then I go to bed. I eat a lot at night because I'm hungry from not eating all day, and then I overeat.
The only accurate thing you said was that you eat a lot.
Angie has met her match, as clearly she is used to people just crumbling to her and just giving in, and things just get worse for her as her weight loss journey goes about as well as you'd expect. After losing just 45 pounds in 6 months of being on the program, she needs to confront Dr. Now over the phone, and Dr. Now quickly identifies that Angie is clearly under the influence of some sort of narcotic.
Alright, Angie, it looks like you're a little bit under the influence of a drug. Are you taking any medicine? Because you don't sound very normal.
I don't sound what?
You don't sound normal. Are you taking any new medication or anything else I should know about?
Am I taking medicine?
Yeah, are you taking any drugs or anything?
No.
Okay.
Not a very convincing no there from Angie, and it's because she clearly is under the influence, which would be proven the next time she sees Dr. Now, but not before she loses her temper at the phone trying to end the call, and then loses her temper even more in the voiceover.
This is total bull. Dr. Now crossed the line, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. He can't just change things on me like that, and just add more to my goal and just say, oh, just lose more. And then to accuse me of being on something is just absolutely ridiculous.
So Angie travels down to Houston for showdown talks with Dr. Now, which don't go the way she wanted.
Alright. In the past 2 months, you lost almost nothing. Just 9 pounds. So you want to explain to me why that is?
I'm going through a lot of changes right now. Bear with that.
Okay. You done with your liver tantrum and finished talking?
Sure.
Alright. At your current rate, you're going to be dead in a year or less. Unless you make the changes you need. So you can give me every excuse and justification you want. It's not going to change that. But maybe you think you can argue your way out of debt. Because you seem to think that's the solution to everything.
I'm not arguing. I'm just frustrated and I'm angry, as you can see.
You can tell yourself that. But this is behavior problem.
Yeah.
It's not anger.
Yeah, I have a behavior problem.
Try to convince yourself it is an emotional issue that is justified. You like to act like the whole world is unfair and you don't deserve your situation.
I love the way Dr. Now finally puts this disgusting human being down, and she totally deserves this dressing down, but Angie doesn't say it this way, and again explodes in her voiceover segment.
I think this is ridiculous and all of this is completely unfair. I've been disrespected I don't know how many times at this point. I've been told I'm making excuses when I'm not. I've been asked offensively if I'm on anything, like drugs, and it defies all logic and makes no sense whatsoever. To have to lose even more at this point. To get a surgery that I need to even lose the weight. So I'll play this little game for a little longer. But at this point, all of this has been total bull.
And if you're wondering, Dr. Now runs a test on Angie and reveals that she was in fact under the influence of multiple drugs. Unfortunately, we don't find out what specifically she was on, but it was good to see her finally shut down and be faced with the truth. And although Angie's outbursts were ones of anger, Lisa Fleming's would be a little bit different, as she screamed and cried in Dr. Now's office as he calmly looked on. Lisa Fleming is someone you all know by now as one of the worst stars to appear on My 600 Pound Life, as she was infamous for getting her daughter and grandson to look after her as she ate herself to immobility and eventually death. But in the beginning, she was on Dr. Now's weight loss plan and promised to give it her all. But her failed weight loss isn't why she's in the video, as her insane outbursts have brought her here. And we saw a glimpse of this in the beginning when paramedics were trying to get her out of bed, and she made every noise under the sun while doing so.
Ready?
No, I'm not ready, but come on. I ain't gonna never be ready.
1, 2, 3. That wasn't bad, was it?
Oh, Lord, please don't let them kill me.
Hold a hand.
Hit me, Daddy. Hit me. Ah!
There we go.
And I'm coming off the bed.
Okay. There you go. All right.
I told you my foolishness works sometimes.
Yeah, that's right.
And up.
1, 2, 3. Little bit. All right there. 3.
Up. In my rides. Boy, these people, I think driving license at TGNY.
I'm ready to get my mom out of this house and to Houston.
I know Lisa might be trying to cope with the stress, but it just comes across as rude and ungrateful to the paramedics. Any small movement, she literally screams and wails. And I get that it probably does ache and hurt, but there's just no need to react the way she is. And her reactions honestly just got worse when she saw Dr. Now. After failing in her weight loss journey countless times and wasting everyone's time, money, and resources, Lisa calls the hospital and claims to be experiencing major pains in her leg.
My leg hurts so bad. I can't take too much more pain.
How you doing, Doc?
Hi. What's going on with this?
My leg hurts so bad.
Which one? Right leg?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna get you situated real quick, okay?
It's not hurt. It's killing me.
So you can put her in bariatric bed.
Bariatric bed?
Yeah. All right, Lisa, we're getting you taken care of. So tell me how you've been getting along at home.
Dr. Now is clearly less than convinced, and instead of really taking her leg pain seriously, he asks about her eating habits. Lisa should have been losing weight at home, and obviously she hasn't.
And that I really need.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with your eating habit?
Because it's either buy that or buy groceries. I can only buy limited stuff on groceries. I need those other things.
Wait a minute. You can buy limited stuff on groceries, you'll be able to lose more weight. You should have been able to lose 100 pounds. But you look like you haven't lost any weight. In fact, you look like you're back to over 700 pounds again. And your body is likely worse than ever.
I need help. I've been trying to say that for the longest. I need help. I get nothing. I get no help.
What do you mean no help? We have given you everything, Lisa. You're down here, we gave you all the help and the tool you need to lose weight. And you wasted half a year. This is unacceptable. You're not able to get up, you're not walking, and you're eating the same thing. You're not losing any weight. We give you time to change your eating habit, and what miracle are you expecting to happen? You keep doing the same thing and telling me the same thing.
Once I'm stressed, I will eat. I'm so stressed out.
And when Dr. Now sees her, he grills her as to why she hasn't been losing weight. As Dr. Now has given Lisa a dressing down, it's important to note her fake tears and cries of pain have completely stopped, probably because they weren't real in the first place. And Dr. Now knows this is just a tactic to claim she needs more help. When Dr. Now calls her out, he completely explodes.
Boy,
Okay.
it's gone.
Right.
It's gone. And if that's all this is, I'd rather you just send me back to my house and leave me alone because this is not helping me. It's not helping me.
What kind of help you need?
I'm trying, but this is not helping me. It's not helping. I don't know what else to do with myself, so I eat. I can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just rather you just send me back to Alabama and just leave it alone because it's not working.
You're absolutely right about that. Because the help is with you, and we give you all the tools you need to lose weight.
And it's still not helping me. I can't control myself. I don't know what to do anymore.
Stop talking like
And
that.
I feel like nobody else cares about me.
I love you. Now stop acting like that.
I'm tired.
We going through
I feel like I failed myself. I failed my kids. I don't know how to fix it no more. I don't know how to fix it.
Come on, baby.
Send me back to my apartment. I don't want, just leave me alone.
I understand. You need to go back home and eat whatever you want.
I can't help myself. I don't know what to do.
All right. Do you get up and go to the refrigerator and get the food?
No, I don't.
So how the food get to you?
Dog, when I be cooking the food, I don't never give her no
All
fried
right,
food.
come on. Is she killing herself with the food and you're helping to kill her? There's no way around that. I told you how to eat and what to do, and you got the instruction, she got the instruction, and coming here and yelling that she doesn't know what to do. Really? You want to believe all that? You keep talking. I know what you're saying, okay? All right? All you need is your food.
Just send me home. I don't want to hear nothing else. Just send me home. Get me out of here. Send me home. I don't care no more.
Like, you know we got you know we finna get married, okay?
I don't.
And Lisa got her wish. She went home, and then not long after her episode aired, died due to obesity-related illness, which is the same ending as James King, whose attitude throughout his episode was totally abhorrent, and it led to multiple outbursts towards Dr. Now. I know I'm gonna get a ton of comments about me covering James King yet again, but in a video about the biggest outbursts, it would be absolutely criminal to leave him out, because he just has so many, and even Dr. Now has some angry moments of his own in his episode too. Now, James is a 46-year-old man-child who kept his daughter out of school to take care of him and needs his wife to do the same, as it's a two-man job to keep him clean.
Huh? Did you call me?
Yeah, I went to the bathroom. I need to be cleaned up.
Okay. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna get Bailey to help me, okay?
I just can't do anything for myself anymore. So I got to depend completely on my girlfriend Lisa or my daughter Bailey to help me out.
You got gloves, Bailey? Mm-hmm. All right, lift with your legs, honey.
Okay.
Go slow, Mom. All right. James cannot take care of himself at all. He cannot bathe himself. He cannot use the restroom. He has to wear a catheter. And it breaks my heart to see that James is trapped in a bed and can't do the things that he loves to do.
Although they say they want James to get out of bed, their actions prove pretty much the opposite, as when he was enrolled into Dr. Now's program, he and Lisa lied to the doctor's face at pretty much every opportunity. And when he first meets Dr. Now, after he was supposed to have lost weight, Dr. Now explodes at Lisa for overfeeding him.
James is not going to survive much longer. And since I've been working with you two, he's not lost any weight and he's worse off now.
We're gonna just have to stick to the plan of making the change of going to the
There is no we, it's you.
Well,
There's no we, it's you.
Right.
You are bringing the food, you're helping him to kill him. So why are you doing that?
Because if I don't bring it to him, I will pay hell the rest of the day.
How the hell is he going to raise the hell in the bed?
If we don't give him what
He
he wants.
can scream all he wants to. Don't tell me that. You are the one that you got him in this bed, and you're the one making his life miserable right now.
I've been trying to get him out of that bed.
No, you're not.
But
If you did, last time I talked to you, you changed his diet. It doesn't look like he lost any weight. Is this a lifestyle of a human being? This is a miserable lifestyle. And you got him into this shape, and you blaming everybody and him.
I'm not blaming everybody. I'm not blaming him.
Look,
and
if you all don't change the diet right now, he's going to go back to Kentucky. I'm not going to take care of him.
I have brought him the food, but I didn't get him in that shape.
You got him in this
He broke his
shape.
ankle and got in the bed, and the bed broke, and so the fluid started retaining in his
Look,
leg.
you feeding him got him to this point.
Despite Dr. Now giving Lisa a stern warning not to overfeed James, she would just not listen to him. And people online actually think she was keeping him fat so she could get paid as a carer. And if that's true, then it really worked, because months rolled by without James losing any weight, due to Lisa successfully sneaking in mountains of food to feed James. This led to James having a weight gain of around 150 pounds at one point, bringing him to 843 pounds. Obviously, James was completely failing his weight loss journey, and Dr. Now had already gave him a ton of time, energy, and resources, and was reaching the end of his tether.
Doing okay.
All right, James, you're 844 pounds. So we're both finally on the same page that you're not sticking to the diet.
We have slipped a few times. I had car trouble. We didn't have a way to get food, so we had to order food in.
Doesn't matter what you say, okay? The scale is going to tell me what I need to know.
Right.
And what you tell me is not the reality about his eating habit, because that doesn't make any sense. Things are so bad. They're really If you continue like that, I don't think you're going to live to the end of year.
Dr. Now tells James the reality of the situation, that he's literally eating himself to death, but still James makes excuses and deflects from the fact that he's being fed copious amounts of food every single day.
Talking anything
All
else.
of it, I've needed all of it though to start with. I haven't had home health. I've had nothing.
Are you telling me that to start? What did that have to do with your eating habit?
Well,
You should have lost right now.
I asked for a
600 pounds.
nutritionist when I first got here too. I didn't get it.
James, this is ridiculous. What nutrition you need except the instruction that I gave you
Because
that
I'm
works?
having
Everybody else can follow them except you.
I have to retrain my body from eating cheeseburgers.
You gained 100 pounds and you're saying it's not your fault? That you needed to retrain your body? Seriously? You're eating yourself to death and you don't want to quit that. And that's your responsibility. Nobody else is in here. You got yourself in this bed. And you're overeating and she's bringing it to you and then you come in here, oh, we have been following, maybe you slip a couple times. Yeah. You really think you can lie your way out of this? You can't gain over 100 pounds by cheating just a little. You've been eating almost 10,000 calories a day. That's almost 13 times of what you should be eating in a day. I mean, this is just mind-boggling. Why won't you stop overfeeding him?
I don't know what the issue is. I know, like I said, that he has cheated some, but I will not bring him nothing else.
Some is not some. Is every day and every hour and every meal. Is not some. What do you expect us to do for you? Tell me.
I don't know.
What are you going to do with your life? You want to stay in the bed till you die?
No, I want to get out of it.
How?
Lose weight.
How?
Eat right.
So why haven't done it up to this point?
I don't know.
Please don't give up on us, okay?
Well, we
I
done-
won't bring him another thing. I promise you that, if you just won't give up on James. You're one of the best doctors in this world. We cannot lose you.
Okay, while you're here, we're going to keep you on 800 calorie a day controlled diet.
And for some reason, Dr. Now gives James yet another chance. And as we see in James's Where Are They Now episode, it ends about as well as you'd expect, with one of the craziest rants on the show, which ends with Lisa claiming James's body doesn't burn calories.
It's hurting, so what's going on?
I've been having a lot of swelling.
Where? In your legs? Or
Legs all over.
So let me guess. You think it is because you drank a lot of liquids, but in reality, you're gaining a lot of weight again, and that's the problem.
Okay, then where's the swelling coming from?
Well, what I think he's trying to say is I've been measuring it at home, and he's not peeing out as much as he's drinking. He seems like he's swelling.
Just look at your leg and see how things are. But you have gained a lot of weight.
I don't know about gaining, maybe swelling.
And you think it's all of this fluid? Is no fat in here?
This is what I've noticed recently.
Okay, it's not because your body is retaining fluid. Your leg is swollen because you gained a lot of weight. So it's getting bigger and worse. And you two are delusional if you think that you can give me the same story again and you think I'm going to believe you. Your weight is controlled by the food you take.
Well, she ain't giving me no food.
I couldn't
and
tell
the only
you
thing
what-
I'm eating is what she's bringing me.
Doctor, now, I think it has a lot. He does exercises with his arms. I help him with his legs.
She's lost 80 pounds, and I'm losing nothing. Something don't add up.
You don't think your weight has to do anything with your eating habit?
No, I don't.
So what do you think your weight comes from? Thin air? James, your weight is related to what you eat.
Well, he's not eating over 900 calories a day.
That's not reality, okay? I'm going to prove it for you. Let's make a bet, okay? If she doesn't come visit you for 5 days and get your weight down
It
50
ain't got
pounds.
nothing to do with her.
Okay.
I haven't gave him
All
nothing,
right.
Doctor,
And
now.
you want to stay like that, one day you are going to get a call that you didn't make it. Your body's not going to tolerate this. And the illusion that you're eating has nothing to do with your weight is totally incorrect.
I didn't say it didn't have...
If she stays away for 5 days, we'll have you lose 20 to 30 pounds. And once and for all, you will have all the proof you need that your weight gain is in magic or water. It's Lisa.
Dr. Now says his weight gain isn't coming from thin air, but James and Lisa think otherwise, with a lot of finger pointing from James.
There's no possible way that your weight will be this weight if you're eating properly. You keep telling the same thing and you believe the same thing.
Won't you pay somebody come watch me then?
No, it's simply, let's let her stay 5 days, go have free time for her, and you stay here. Let's see what happened. That gonna be hard for you?
Well, I want to know why he didn't lose the weight the last time he was here.
Because I let it happen to see if you tell the truth. You're still not.
Quit blaming it on her. Take her out of the equation.
James, we're not here to argue.
The problem
with you.
is, here's the
James,
problem.
look.
You want to blame it all on the food. I have no trapeze. I'm laying on a bed that's flat because you won't get me nothing that I need.
This isn't a hotel. What made you feel that you deserve any of this?
Because you want to be what you want to be.
No.
I'm tired of it.
Look, I'm here to help you. You want to help
You don't
or not?
show it.
You're killing yourself and you want me to believe you. And at this point, if you refuse to go without Lisa for even 5 days, then there is nothing more we can discuss here. We're trying to help you. You have not followed any of our direction. And you really believe that you're not eating very much. You believe that she's helping you and not bringing you any food. But that's not reality. James, there is no miracle in here. You don't gain weight from thin air. You gain weight from the food you eat.
You don't even care if they're swelling or nothing. It's only the food. You say that's it.
Look, the swelling is a result of the food that you eat.
How do you get swelling from a piece of f***ing salad?
Well, you did eat
Tell me.
pickles.
All right, I keep her 5 days away from you. See how much what you're going to lose.
Why are you blaming it on her?
I know she bring you food. And don't tell me that she doesn't. You don't get up, go to kitchen, get it. Who brings you food?
I know what I eat.
No, you're in denial. You don't understand what your problem is. And we're trying to help you to make your life different. And
We
you
want
wanted
his
to
life
do it-
different.
No, you're the one that you're hurting him, okay?
I'm not hurting him. I haven't gave him no food. I done told you that. I'm tired of you accusing me.
How do you explain his weight?
I don't know, doctor, now, but I'm telling you right now, I have not gave him no food.
Okay, this
How does
is
she
all
lose 80
miracle,
pounds in-
right?
No, it's not a miracle. His body doesn't burn calories.
Now, although James directed his anger at Dr. Now, Maya's anger was directed at her boyfriend, Christian, as she had one of the most embarrassing breakdowns in Dr. Now's office and blamed her boyfriend for her weight gain. Maya's journey is one of the biggest car crashes ever in my 600-pound life, and I've made a full video about her, which you can watch at the end of this video. Basically, she featured in season 7 of the show and started out her episode bragging about how her boyfriend, Christian, doesn't know that she sneaks out and goes to multiple fast food restaurants.
I'll go to 2, 3, 4 places. But the first meal is always the most important one because I always get what I'm craving first.
Can I get 2 sausage burritos, a bacon, egg, and cheese, and a sausage muffin with egg?
Honestly, Maya's pretty abusive towards Christian, and she constantly just barks orders at him, despite him caring for her pretty much 24/7.
I need my phone, please.
Where's your phone?
In my purse. I need to check my flight.
Where's your purse?
Christian? Really?
I don't know where
Get
your
off
purse
your phone.
I don't know where your purse
Be
is.
a part of this.
Where the is your purse? Your
It's
purse
right
is
next to you. I left it right next to you.
Your purse is not right here. Here.
Maya is awful towards Christian, and he's literally uprooting his life to go to Houston so she can attempt to lose weight with Dr. Now. After weighing in at almost 700 pounds, she tells Dr. Now she's ready to lose the weight, and Christian is right alongside her and more than willing to help her lose it. But as you can imagine, she fails to lose weight time and time again, and honestly, she can't take accountability and has still been bullying Christian the entire time, which leads to him ignoring Dr. Now in the doctor's office.
Okay.
If you do that, I'll approve you again and we will move ahead. But at this point, with how you justify your lack of progress, you're no longer in a good place to do that. Got it? You're gonna keep working to change that?
Yes.
I hope so. And I hope you're getting all the support you need from Christian. How about it? Are you there for her, Christian?
He's here.
I'd rather hear from him. You don't want to answer my question, huh? All right, it looked like you both have a lot to figure out if you're gonna get back on track, Maya. And I suggest you two take this far more seriously because you are at the crossroads, and how you handle it all right now will determine the course of the rest of your life. Any questions? All right, I hope to see you both in a month. And 50 pounds lighter, Maya.
Okay.
If you need anything before then, let me know.
Thank you.
All right.
And after he ignores Dr. Now's question, Maya completely loses it.
And now I have a whole nother month of I have to do.
This is your fault.
Oh, you haven't lost that much. Yeah.
Because of the stress of you treating me like this.
I'm about to melt down.
Doctor Now asked you a simple question.
I've answered questions in the past. I could take a day off.
I hate you. I hate you for doing this to me, Christian. Why can't you just answer the questions?
Oh, you're costing me my weight loss surgery and you're ruining everything!
No.
Damn it, Christian, stop. Stop.
I'll answer questions on another day, but I just
No.
I have the right to know.
No, you do not have the right when it comes to my life. Mom, Christian's everything up at the doctor's office.
I'm gonna step up.
No! Mom! Mom! I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's with my life. Yes, Mom, he's... Yes. Here, my mom wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
Talk to my mom, Christian, please.
No.
Please talk to my mom. Look, Christian, Mom, put it on, it's on speakerphone. Do not hang up on my mom.
I don't see why we're having issues now. I know you've gone way above and beyond. And I know living with Maya, I'm sure it's not easy. But if you could just cooperate a little bit longer, I don't see how it's going to hurt you and it will benefit her. And as a person, wouldn't you help somebody on the street?
Nope. Nobody helped me when I was on the street. You gotta do it on your own.
I understand if you don't want to continue with the relationship, but if you could just get her through until she has her surgery date.
No. This is quite nice.
It's your fault. You've done this, Christian. Nobody else.
Maya, you need to be quiet.
You know what? Whatever.
The amount of secondhand rage I felt as she phoned her mom and then blocked Christian's exit was ridiculous. And also the fact she shut up to block his exit sort of shows that she's done it before and would probably do it again. Thankfully, Christian breaks up with Maya and finally gets out of that awful relationship. And if you want to see the entire episode breakdown of Maya's story, click the video that's on your screen now. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video and follow my Instagram at BigCraigYT. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.